Welcome back, and now let's get to more inductees. Our next inductee, just like Jimmy Snuka, is another man that we saw wrestle this past Sunday at WrestleMania. And believe it or not, after being out of the ring for 15 years, this next inductee still has what it takes to be the tops of wrestling. I am of course referring to the one and only Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Born on February 28, 1953, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat was trained by Verne Gagne and the Iron Sheik up in Minnesota, where, as stories have been told, the trainings are as rough as the weather. During his career, he has held many championships, held Mid-Atlantic's NWA United States Heavyweight title on 2 occasions, was the NWA Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion on 2 occasions, co-holder of the Mid-Atlantic Tag Team titles on 4 separate occasions, held the NWA television title twice, was one half of the United States Tag Team Champions Mid-Atlantic version, held the NWA World Heavyweight title in 1989 against Ric Flair in those classic matches 20 years later that are still talked about to this day. He has also been 6-time co-holder of the NWA World Tag Team Championship, was WCW United States Champion, 2-time co-holder of the WCW World Tag Team Championship, 2-time WCW World Television Champion, and former WWF Intercontinental Champion. Although his title accomplishes are very well known, his matches with Randy Savage at WrestleMania 3 and the series of matches with Ric Flair are still talked about to this day, and even when he retired in 1994, he had a series of good matches with the man that would later become Stone Cold Steve Austin. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat is now an inductee into the Wrestling Man Wrestling Show Hall of Fame. Our next inductee may very well be the toughest man to ever set foot in the ring. You talk about tough. There are some guys who say they're tough when in fact they're not. But this guy is the toughest of them all. The toughest of the tough. The baddest of the bad. Talking about Harley Race. Harley Race was born on April 11, 1943 and was trained by both Zbyszko brothers, Stanislaus and Waldak, also Buddy Austin, Ray Gordon, and Gus Karras. In his career, he held the NWA World Heavyweight Championship on 8 separate occasions, second only to Ric Flair's 10 reigns as NWA World Champion. He also held the NWA United National title, held the PWF World Heavyweight title, was 3-time co-holder of the AWA World Tag Team Championship, 9-time NWA Central States Heavyweight Champion, co-holder of the NWA North American Tag Team titles in the Central States, 3-time co-holder of the NWA Florida Tag Team titles, Florida's Southern Heavyweight Champion, Mid-Atlantic's United States Heavyweight Champion, 2-time Mid-America Heavyweight Champion, IW North American Heavyweight Champion, Georgia Heavyweight Champion, Macon Tag Team Champion, 7-time Missouri State Heavyweight Champion, held the Stampede North American Heavyweight title, the IWA World Tag Team title, the WWA World Heavyweight title, the WWC Caribbean Heavyweight title, and was the 1986 King of the Ring. Now, while he has all those accomplishments, he has also led 2 other men to the World Heavyweight title, Lex Luger in 1991 and Vader in 92 and 93. Now, while Harley Race may have had his last match in 1991, he is still very much a part in professional wrestling, running his World League Wrestling promotion up in Missouri and is training many men and women to become professional wrestlers, most notably Trevor Murdoch and Joe Hennig. Harley Race, who is still a part of wrestling to this day, is now a part of the Wrestling Man Wrestling Show Hall of Fame. Our next inductee, well, he may very well be perfect. Talking about Curt Hennig. Curt, who was born on March 28, 1958, was born into family or wrestling royalty. Trained by Verne Gagne, Larry Hennig, and Buddy Rose, Curt Hennig was born for greatness. He held the AWA World Heavyweight title and World Tag Team titles, was the FOW Heavyweight Champion, the I-Generation Heavyweight Champion, the MECW Heavyweight Champion, the NWA Pacific Northwest Heavyweight Champion, two-time co-holder of the Pacific Northwest Tag Team titles, the WCW United States Heavyweight Champion, co-holder of the WCW World Tag Team titles, the WWC Universal Heavyweight Champion, and the WWF Intercontinental Champion on 2 separate occasions. Curt Hennig may be an individual who is known as the greatest wrestler to never hold the WWE World Heavyweight title. Unfortunately, Curt left us way too soon on February 10th, 2003, leaving not only a legacy behind, but another destiny to arrive in professional wrestling with his young son, Joe Hennig. Curt, who is now perfect in heaven, is now perfect in our Hall of Fame. Gotta take a quick break. More inductees next.